I'm Michelle Shea, and this is your adventure dining guide to Hobo Hot Pockets in the Colorado backcountry. Today we're out in the Colorado backcountry. I'm with Tanner Banks and Jake Black. And these guys grew up not too far from this area, so they're showing me around. And Jake here has come up with a fantastic recipe.
Hobo Hot Pockets.
Hobo Hot Pockets. So we're cooking them up in the snow. We're gonna go do a little bit of split boarding, and they're gonna show me all about their backyard. We're gonna do a run through of all of our ingredients. I'm gonna let Jake discuss what we have for our Hobo Hot Pockets.
All right, we've got a bunch of things in the bowl here. We have about 6 red potatoes, 2 peppers, an onion, and a bunch of this venison meat that we harvested from a hunt last year. And we're gonna throw in a bunch of seasonings that we grew in our garden last summer. We've got, some parsley, some oregano, some basil, some sage, all kinds of good stuff here that we're gonna mix in. And then we're gonna top it off with a little bit of some beef marinade.
And I see garlic in there too.
Oh yeah, totally forgot. We have the garlic that we grew last year too.
Look at this, it's all ready to go. So how much of each of these should we be putting in?
I just like to put like a little sprinkle pinch in there, Mix it on top and then we'll stir it together.
Some parsley here.
Perfect.
Nice.
Yeah, we'll put a little of this. So we get a little stems with this stuff, but you just pick it out later.
And how much salt and pepper?
Again, just kind of a pinch again. I usually don't put a lot of salt because there's usually enough in everything else, so I like pepper. Give ourselves a couple pinches. We'll give ourselves a little sea salt just for a little touch of flavor.
Oh, that smells so good.
Yeah.
Alright, so you just take your hand and plop them on there?
Yeah, we'll just take a couple handfuls. Just start mixing it together on here.
You're doing this man style, huh?
Yeah, I like to, make it as minimal as possible. Well, So the man hand is always the most versatile of tools. So make sure you get both sides of your tin foil together. Because you don't want this to fall apart when you're throwing it into the fire later.
I feel like I'm making a burrito.
Yeah, it's kind of burrito style. Yeah, you can make them any shape, really works.
I just want it sealed.
Yeah, you just want to make sure they're sealed because they're kind of going to steam on their own inside. Now we got 2 good-looking monster burritos.
Yeah, we do. So we actually just need to go outside and get ourselves hungry now.
Yeah, go work it out.
All right, it's time for adventure. It's adventure time.
So we got a bunch of kindling going. You gotta start the fire on top of the shovel just so my fire starter doesn't get completely saturated. Hopefully up our chances of getting a big bonfire going for our Hot Pockets. All right, so we've just got a generic cotton ball here, store-bought, couple bucks, real cheap. Covered it in Vaseline, and what you'll do is just slowly peel it apart. Gotta spider web it. Get it as big, get as much surface area as you can. We'll do a couple of these just for safe measure, and just because our tender's a little bigger than maybe you want to do. I'm gonna grab all the smallest pieces I can get, and then we'll stack the bigger stuff. Just gonna add a little flame to that. It might leave a little ink spot on your shovel, but totally worth it to keep it out of the snow until some of this bigger stuff is lit. Alright, so we're just going to slowly kind of let this, even if this falls apart a little bit, it should stay lit. That's fire right there.
So what we got here, we got our Hot Pocket that we prepped earlier, and now that we're out here, we're ready to go. We've got our fire, we got it really fired up here. Got some nice red coals going in here, and that's what you want with this. So we're gonna toss it right in. Woo, got some heat. Gotta kind of get it in here, use a stick or something. Definitely don't want to burn yourself. But you want to get these things nice and hot. Move them around a little, maybe spread them out. And then we're going to put some stuff over them and keep the fire on it. We might build it up a little, get them going, and we're going to leave them for roughly 30 minutes. So right now we're going to flip them real quick. If you kind of see your tin foil is getting a little burnt, a little char on it, it's usually a good sign that it's cooking and that it's probably a good idea to give them a twist and make sure that all four sides are getting a good cook. So we're about to pull the first one out and test it, see if we cooked it through, and we can smell it so it really smells like it's done. And we just want to make sure real quick, and then we're ready to chow. So to check if it's done, you want to see that your meat's no longer pink, that you got a nice steam, and look at all this heat we got coming out of here. These things, maybe poke the potatoes a little, test one out. Pretty good. All right, so we're gonna use our shovel as a plate too, so we don't burn ourselves or get juices everywhere. We got some seasonings down there. Whoa, see how perfect that is though? Like it didn't get too, because you can overchar it. That's perfect.
We just had ourselves a feast. The boys treated me like a queen. Thank you so much, Jake Black and Tanner Banks, for the incredible food. And even better, we're gonna go explore the Colorado backcountry right now that our bellies are full, our energy's up, and we're ready to rock. Thank you so much for checking out Adventure Dining Guide, the web series about eating civilized, miles from civilization.